We ain't got no viewers on yet though. They're gonna come. Got one. Okay, they got off already. I got a little story for you guys whenever we get some viewers on here, man, but we ain't got nobody yet.
What does it show the viewers?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Got one person now. They off now.
There's one.
No comments yet though.
No comments. How do we check the comments here? Let's see.
Just put it right here.
Rotate device. The comments will just start popping up on the screen.
Yeah. You got one. You got two people now.
Dose.
We're waiting for a few more people to get online. We only got two people, guys. Look, I ain't wearing no mask. Look, Rojo over here look like a cop.
38257.
Oh, we got three people.
Couple gang members out here on the southwest side of Houston. Sergio Gonzalez in the house. What's up, baby?
What's good with it? We're gonna wait for more people to get online. We got 5 people so far.
Ocho.
Who's that?
What's good, AD? What's good, chosen one? How you doing?
We got 12 people now.
Sergio, I see you, baby. Checking in from Hawaii.
Oh wow,
man.
Yeah, Hawaii's in the house, man.
Got a place for us to come chill? Come out there and holler. San Jose in the house. Juan, I see you.
San Ho, 15 people online now. Watson.
What's up, Renee? Daniel. Juan, chilling. Rasafu, what's up, bro? I see you all the time.
What's good with it?
Juan Gonzalez, I know who you are, baby. Send mine.
You got 18 people on now.
You got a question. Flaco has an answer.
I got a story for you guys about something that happened today, man. It was off the hook, man.
It's a good story.
You guys all know I talk, man. I try to live a spiritual life. I try not to engage in any type of violence or you know what I'm saying. At the same time, though, like if someone comes at me in a disrespectful fashion, I mean, regardless of me trying to live a better life, I'm still gonna handle it with ease, right? Or however I'm gonna defend myself. So today I was at the gym.
He was at the gym.
I was at the gym, man, getting my money.
Placerville, I see you.
And
right on Sergio, baby.
There's some workstation there, right? And
Big gun, I see you.
oh, this goes good. So there's a workstation right at the gym.
National City.
No one's been touching it for about 5 minutes, and so I decided to get over there.
Haystack, DGF.
And get my leg press on, right? And so I'm there. I'm on my second set, and some dude in some like biker shorts or some, not biker shorts but spandex. You know those muscle bound, those dudes on steroids that think that their shit don't stink, right? Tries to come up to me, right, and tells me, what the fuck, man? Someone, that was my station. Someone's supposed to be saving it for me. And I said, well, hey, check it out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? No one's touched the station for 5 minutes, bro, and I'm on my second set here. You know what I mean?
They want to know where your Obama phone is. Sorry to interrupt you.
My Obama phone.
It's taking
It's not an Obama phone. Hey, this guy's interrupted me like 3 times already. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not going to answer no more stuff until the homie's done.
I'm over here trying to tell you guys about what happened today, right?
Have some burpees.
Yeah, he owes some burpees here, DP. So, dude tells me, what the fuck, man? Someone was supposed to hold that station for me, man. I was next. I said, well, hey, no one's been here for 5 minutes, bro, and I decided to get my workout on. And so dude tries to flex up on me, right? And tries to press up on me and stuff like, you're gonna have to get off that machine, right? And so I'm thinking in my head, man, like, like I said, man, I try to diffuse issues, man, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be no one's punk, man. We can go there. So I told this dude basically, man, I said, you know what? You better pump your brakes, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna take that syringe you probably have in your gym bag. I'm gonna stick it so far up your ass, it's gonna come out your mouth, right? So this dude gets all red, right? And he was shocked. This guy.
He was crying.
And so this guy starts woofing, like kind of under his breath and stuff, and he's all pissed off and puffing and this and that, man. And I told him, I go, check it out, man. I go, I'm not the one, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go there, it is what it is. I go, but I guarantee you, man, I will knock you out, shit down your throat, and use your tongue to wipe my ass. As soon as I said that to this
Fish layer, man, you always coming through, baby.
As soon as I said that to this dude, man, he decided, man, he didn't know what to say, man. Dude takes off, man. And I told the dude, have a nice day. You know, so it was an interesting situation, man. Look at this guy Rojo though.
Man,
ahead,
they got jokes, bro. I can't even, man.
What are they talking about, man?
Oh, they told you should have dropped your piece, like his pieces don't drop like that. You guys remember, 4 inches.
4 inches, man. Came out like a tuna can, bro. Came out pancakes.
DGF in the house. I see you. Hey, Fish Slayer, gracias, bro. You're always showing love, man. I see you, baby. How y'all doing this evening? 106 people, man. We jumping up. Much love, homeboy. Garden Land, North Sac. See you. Joe Lamb, man, you're good, bro. Time to empty out the trunk, Flaco.
Hey, I ain't gotta live like that no more, bro.
He's talking about the
mean?
Keister Bunny.
Keister
West Side
Bunny,
Delano. I see you, 509.
You know what I mean? I just
what
wish,
you Vatos
I wish,
Benson?
hey, I wish the dude at the gym was Money Mac or whatever that
How
dude was.
How tall is
eh?
Flaco? Flaco's a big motherfucker. What we benching, man? Right now, man, I'm probably only hitting 3 something. Flaco about the same. Yeah, I get up to about 5 when I haven't worked out in a couple years.
I'm gonna have to get out the car and show him how big I am, bro. I'm shocked.
No love letters for Flaco. I don't know what that means. That's
no love letters for Flaco. Who's that?
Juan Gonzalez says, "What's up, Flaco? Much love, G."
What's good with it, Juan?
Right on, Mr. Fresh. Feel you? Yeah, we try to keep it respectful, man. We like to have fun too, though. Don't get me wrong. Hayward, DGF. Don't give a. What up, D Flores?
So what do you guys want to talk about?
619 Carpenter, San Diego. Oh, okay. Fish Slayer, I see you. Yeah. We try to keep in shape, brother.
No sense.
Hey, Matthew, man, I see you, baby. Thank you, sir.
Is it Matthew who?
You guys look like you're out there pimping, pandering, and hoe handling. PNG News Media.
PNG, my boy
what?
Mark out there,
man. You gotta let me know when you go live, man. I'm gonna have to double you up. Flax and Rojo and fights on tonight. Oh, are the fights on tonight? Man.
Who's fighting?
I have to check that out. Jersey. You know any homeboys from Delano?
Armando Quinn, man. I think someone was asking me a couple of times. We're in the same block. He's an NF member. I think right now he's either a Cat 2 or Cat 3 member. He must have about 23 years in as a C. He was my celly for a quick minute in Corcoran Shoe, and we were in the same block, man. He was a good, solid dude, man.
Rasa fool, put me in, coach. Hey, next time out, bro, you're coming in, man. What's good, you guys? Flox. Who do you know from Visa?
From Visalia.
Boxer, DV&H.
Who we know? Who? Angel Chavez.
New Jersey Crip. That's right. What's up, cuz? Adrian Broner's fighting. Okay. I ain't even been seeing that on ESPN or nothing. Hey, Visalia. Okay, you guys ask who we know from Visalia. We know Gabriel Lopez Jr. Said mine, homie. Flaco and Rojo, Anthony White, I see you. Tito Valencia, 818, living up in Northwest Arkansas.
First question, how?
By the Ozarks.
Who's this guy? He got a question right here.
How many NF members were in the organization at the time you guys were inducted? Is there a cap to how many members can be made at once? Were the NF members on the streets included in the COP? There's not really no limitation to membership, man. That's determined by the people above us.
But they will freeze the books sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, like right when I got brought in, the books had just opened back up. But the books, man, they're never officially closed. If the right person wants the right person in, they'll make an exception. But man, the books are tricky, man. That one's hard to explain, bro, because certain individuals can do whatever they want just because of longevity and respect, man. And if they're going to pull you, they're going to pull you. There's no cap on membership as far as I know, as long as the recruit in question is a solid asset. I've never heard of any kind of caps. They keep it pretty small just because you start to lose lack of control when you got to keep track of too much stuff.
Just the Brassos, they have a little cap on that.
You're no Romeo. What's up, baby? Flaco, you and Rojo going to an interview with Gunner and Boxer. Man, Boxer lives even farther away from Cali than we do, so it'd be hard with Boxer. We might be able to talk him into one day getting on a Zoom or something like that. But yeah, man, we definitely got a lot of stuff. Gunner's cripping tonight. Gunner was crips. That's right. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, you're freezing in Chicago, no doubt. We got a lot of stuff in the mix coming up with Gunner, man. Everything between podcasts and merchandise. We're gonna have merchandise on deck for you guys soon. Thanks to Gunner. Gunner's making things happen up there.
Yeah, Gunner working hard out there, man.
Up there in Idaho. You know anyone from London? Oh, my bad, Gunner. I didn't mean to say you were in Idaho. You know anyone in London, Canada? Do you know what that is? London, CA?
I can't see, brother.
Do you know anyone in London, CA in Surrey County? I've never even heard of that, my man, so I'd have to say no. What institution was the most disciplined and which was the most laid back? Man, I've only had one mainline shot at Susanville. That was pretty laid back. Discipline, it's gonna be the Bay, but as far as somewhere where you function like more loosely, that's still really disciplined, would be the hole in San Quentin. Santa Maria, I see you.
Solano.
Nick D, you retracted your message. What does that say? Diggler from Bowling. A man, no joke, was just the keister thing alone. Should have the use state. Man, yeah, you don't want a keister nothing. The first time they told me, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I was like, oh,
hey, brother, I got a story behind that, bro. It was one of those little ojos in the
What's
hole.
for dinner? Be smooth and enjoy the weekend. Let me catch up to these real quick, and we'll have Flaco catch a story. I'm a little bit behind. West Side San Jose. I see you, Peter. Who do you guys know from Sacramento? Spider and Crow off the top of my head. Are there any Black NF members? There was. His name was Chopo. Tomas McIntosh. He was from Watsonville. Cuba from down south, Los. I see you, South Los. Randy. Essos Flaco and Roll. Saludos HD. I see you. Has there ever been a Black NF member? I just answered that one. What's up, fellas? You know any homeboys from Santa Cruz? Not off the top of my head. Lee Powers. I see you all the time. Last day in the U.S. going to Mexico. So you'll be abroad. All right, Lee, man. Lee's always on here. We see you. Gunner, man. Talk about how the dropout rate would increase or decline if feds take control again. It would probably increase, bro, because the feds don't really tolerate no BS. Them guys are with the business. How do they treat Norteño rappers in prison? They're not looked at no different as long as they're not saying nothing crazy. Salinas AD, I see you. Are there over 100 NF members? Yes. Mr. Fresh, do you know any of the big from East 15th Street in Oakland? His brother is my homie out there in the Bay. No, I can't say that I do.
Where?
From 15th Street in Oakland. Can you explain Cat 1 and 2? Cat 1 is a brand new member with less than 5 years. That'll be a Cat 1 member, be a new recruit, somebody learning the ropes. Cat 2, not necessarily do you have to have 5 years to make Cat 2, but usually that's a prerequisite. I made it in like 3, but I was spoiled. And Cat 3 is leadership. What's good, fellas? Chole in the house. Solid dad. Solidad. Bang, bang. What's up, Gunner? NFNM have peace in the feds also. To my understanding, it's no. If the dude Snoop is from SAC, why haven't they laid him down to sleep? He's a slippery guy, man. He's hard to find. Nah, Flaco does not live in the Bay Area, no. Is he a big homies having in Colorado 303, Boulder County, Norte. That's right. All the way to Colorado. Yes, sir. You always appreciate the game you Vatos and Boxer are putting out. Don't forget Big Gunner too, baby. He's putting out some fire. Goodbye, cold weather. Hello, sunshine. Salunos at Gunner. They see you out there, Big Gun. Shout out, Solid Brothers. How did you members function, or how were they organized? What was that? Once the structure was disbanded.
You're mumbling, bro. You guys hear this guy mumbling?
I'm trying to read. There's so much. You guys got so much going on.
You can't go through every one.
All right,
see,
let's go.
You miss.
No, I didn't miss nothing.
You guys get the yellow one.
Edgar Tafola. Tafola. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, we're gonna skip these messages, man, because we're about 100 behind. But Flaco got a story for you guys.
I forgot my story. This guy guy cut me off, man.
Let's see here. You guys two-time Fred Dog from Salinas.
I know.
That sounds familiar.
Fred Dog from Salinas. Fernando Castillo. He was the RC of San Quentin, man. When he was going through cancer, they chopped up his leg, and I was his second in command at that facility. So I had a working relationship with Fred Dog. I was there up until he departed, until he passed away. So I had to take over the facility at that time, but then I ended up relinquishing that position to Chino from Santa Rosa.
Jeremy Alman, hey bro, thank you, muchos gracias, brother. Daniel C, thank you, sir.
You keep him cutting me off, dude.
My bad. I got to acknowledge them dollars though, man. That's people going out their way. You feel
this
me?
guy's cutting me off, man. I can't even tell my story anymore. I can't even ask the viewers.
I'm on timeout.
I forgot what I was talking about, guys. Go ahead. Now you can mumble. I'm getting messages too right now.
Are you? Okay, my bad. I'm just trying to answer all you guys, man. My bad. I'll slow it on down. Can you elaborate more on mocking us for homeboys while you're locked up? Bro. Man, if you want to lose weight and reevaluate how you're not going to do no more crime, so you don't have to go do them burpees, that's how we do it. 122 counts, 118 counts, 114 counts. That was like the everyday routine in the Bay. If Tibbs was in a bad mood, it'd be 322 counts. We're talking from the time we got up. Man, I don't even remember what time we got up.
Was that all one shot? All one time?
You took a 5-minute intermission after each 100 set. Get some water, wash your face.
Oh, wow.
You'd have to wipe down your floor. Look, nothing would stick to your walls, man, because there'd be so much condensation from the sweat. Like literally from, I want to say breakfast was at about 4:20, 4:40, but I'm not 100% sure. It's been 20 years, but from about a half hour after breakfast until almost lunchtime, it was bad. Then I don't know where the comments went. Then about an hour after that, you know, we'd wash 3, 5, 7 count burpees. It was mostly, I guess, I mean, if you're looking at it like that, it'd be 5s, because it'd be 5 push-ups, 5 kicks. What happened to Stork?
You know what? This hasn't been confirmed about Stork, so I'm gonna bring it up for you guys, man. Allegedly, right? And it's supposed to be reliable information. So apparently he came at some youngsters kind of crazy. Anybody knows who Stork is? And I'm gonna keep it 100, man. The dude's lightweight and asshole. You know what I'm saying? He's borderline abusive. You know what I'm saying? If not abusive. I mean, if he doesn't have a liking towards you, he's gonna ride your helmet. And so he got out not that long ago, right? And so I haven't been able to corroborate this, but this came from a reliable source to where the information should be good. And I asked if it was good information. They said, yes, it is. So he came at some 2 youngsters who did not know who he was, sideways. And apparently these 2 youngsters picked up 2x4s and they beat him. And that apparently he's supposed to be brain dead. And last I heard, they may have pulled the plug. I haven't been able to confirm that, but that's what I've been told. So, you know, there goes one problem I guess solved.
You need some advice? What's up, Rojo? Trying not to. What's up, San Fran? I see you. Gunners Collective, I see you. I can hear Rojo's nose whistling, breathing in my sleep. Man, I don't know about that. You shouldn't be dreaming about Rojo. It's kind of weird.
Oh, man.
I hear you, though.
What else you got? I can't read them, man.
Yeah. What's up, bro? Do you guys live in the same area? We're about 175 miles apart.
Yeah.
Do you ever do burpees with shake weights? I don't know. I think you're playing me right now, Juan. I don't know what that means.
Shake weights.
Dreaming, bro. Tell us a riot story. Tell me a riot story, Flaco.
I've been in so many of them, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. More melees, man.
What's the difference between a melee and a riot? Let me hear this breakdown.
Okay, a riot is when it's going to be about like maybe 60 to 100 people where the whole yard kicks off. A melee is like a small skirmish to where you have maybe like 10 people, like a 5-on-5. You know what I mean? 6-on-6. You know, maybe it's a small portion of the yard, you know, that kicks off, you know what I mean? That's what you call melee. When I got off with the white boys, they called it a melee, because it wasn't a riot. When Hobo and them and Smiley and all the old NF members, the Sureños ended up rushing them to get off. They didn't want to be on the yard because it was basically our yard. You know what I mean? And we kind of had that yard kind of like.
He said they used to call me biscuits. That's messed up.
What was I saying again?
They wanted to get you off the yard.
I forgot. They wanted to get me. See, he doesn't even listen, huh?
I just heard it.
And damn, I forgot where I was going with that. What's the question? Fish layer.
What do you do for fun? Deep sea fisherman. Yeah, I kind of guessed you were into that by your handle. Man, I like fishing too. Man, I love it. What else? I like hiking. Anything outdoors, camping.
I like to travel. You know, this whole year I've been out to LA a couple times. I've been out to I went to the reservation in Arizona. That was a trip. That was a whole in New Mexico and Arizona. I went to the Grand Canyon this year, Flagstaff, Tombstone, Bisbee, Nogales, Las Vegas, you know, Texas. I was out there in Dallas for a while, Houston to see this guy. I've been all over places, you know what I mean?
Michelle says our voices don't match our faces. Ventriloquist. Let's see. San Jose Stories. Rojo will be doing a white NF members profile. Man, I could probably do that.
There's been a few out there.
Where's El Penguin? El Penguin's at home chilling.
Penguin?
Hook mob fishing. Yep. I like shooting. Bang 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 bang. Tulare County checking in. I see UTC. The Sureños wanted to get off the yard, Flaco. That's what your story was, man.
Yeah. The Sureños wanted to get off the yard because it's basically, I think there was about like 90 or 100 of us on the yard, and there was like 28, 30 of them. And the Sureño that was running the yard was some Tecaco named Brick, some old timer. And pretty much whatever dictations that we wanted to put on the yard, which we're not supposed to, but we had that for our own security, they were pretty much acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? So you had a couple of dudes that were kind of You could tell they didn't want to be on that yard. They wanted to go somewhere else. And what's the best option when you're on a yard? You don't want to be there, and you want to go somewhere else. You get off. So they waited. They ended up picking the targets. They ended up picking were 3XNF members: Smiley, Ramos, Ricardo London, and Bo, as well as Easy. And these are the worst dudes that they could have took off on, man, because these dudes were still in their 40s, and these guys have been around since the 70s, man. And these guys tried to take off on them, and these OGs, man, gave them the business, man. You know, so it is what it is.
Bass Bully TV favorite handgun. If I was allowed to have handguns, I would have to go with the Generation 4 Glock 20 10mm. One of the people activating are so many. Why so many say blood and N-word now? Too much rap? Yeah, basically. Gunners out here popping off. Yes, Gunners stays popping off. If you guys come to San Diego, I'll take you guys deep sea fishing. Fish Lair.
Okay.
Man, we're going to have to get your email, Fish Lair, man. We see you all the time, brother. Do you do any time with dudes from King City or Greenfield?
Okay, from Greenfoss. Okay, I knew, I brought this up. I knew Israel Cota, Shorteño. He was real sharp in Soldado. I knew Brandon Brazier, Weddle. And from King City, I used to know Scooby. He was from San Antonio Gardens. And I knew him when I was what happened?
This dude JoJo called me biscuits, and he said they call you Debbie cakes. They called you Little Debbie because of the cakes. Like you got some cakes. What's wrong with that dude, bro? JoJo, man.
What's his name?
JoJo from Arizona. Hey, JoJo.
Where in Arizona you at, JoJo?
we ain't on that stuff, bro.
I'm in Arizona a lot, man. You know what I mean?
Come on, JoJo.
I mean, I've been in Arizona a lot, JoJo. What's up, man?
JoJo, bro. Lizard was a Southerner first.
Atlanta Kings is a homie right there, man.
Land of the Kings. I see you too. Kansas City, Missouri. Little JoJo, you disappointed me, bro. Talk about outdoors. I'm making a fire right now with the 32 Modelo and some sunflower seeds. That's right. That's right. Doing Norteño Regiment's check paper on the street and members.
Yes.
Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be paperwork, but same thing. Yeah, they're gonna be all up in your mix.
If you go in for a case,
Detroit in the house, 313. Jefferson Chalmers right here. What's up?
If you go in for a case, right, and a drug possession case, when you come out, they're gonna screen that paperwork to make sure you weren't using. And if you are, they're gonna fine you. Especially if it's a parole violation or something like that, or a little minor dope possession case, they want to see if you were under the influence. If you were under the influence, they're going to fine you.
No doubt. Will people be reactivating once the feds get back to running the show? Man, there probably will be a select few that do, that knew that they were doing what they thought was the right thing. I'm not going to form opinion on that either way by following the feds, and they're in trouble in the state. So yeah, there'll be some people coming back. They're calling you Nutty Bar. I got your back.
We have a lot of messages.
I'm coming. Listen, you don't have to put me in blast, Michelle Kenders. I love the stories both of y'all talk. It's all good. Everybody's seen it anyway. And, homeboys Tracy of Livermore. You guys have any t-shirts for sale? We will soon.
Livermore, huh?
Big Gunner's working on that right now. Ran into Phantom from Fresno. No, I never seen him. What is the northern version of Southern Resident? Like a northerner, essentially. Patterson, California, ESPN. Come on, blood. All right, I see you. What happened to Ricardo London?
I think he's out, man. As a matter of fact, I think he got out after doing live, man. I actually looked him up on Facebook, and I seen a picture and it was him. So I don't know where he's at, but he's originally from Sacra, so hopefully he's out there doing good.
Razaful says, Flaco, I grew up on 33rd and Antonio. Any stories?
So are you from Palmas?
You guys are hella funny, bro. Thank you. We try to, man, make it entertaining. You know what I mean? If we had Big Gunner on here, y'all really be weak, man. It'd be over. Gunner be slapping us in the back of our heads and doing all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Who's Chino from Santa Rosa, and who were Key Sonoma County runners?
You know Chino.
Yeah, I know Chino.
Anthony, what's his last name?
Macias, I think.
Macias, Anthony Macias.
Yeah, that's Anthony Macias. He's a good dude. I don't know his status right now or nothing. There's also Javier Zubiotti, Flaco. Over the years, Gerald, Winston, Oso, this dude Paco, man, he was out there doing it. Esquivel Rivera, man, I see that, man. Appreciate you, brother. You guys' first thoughts on seeing a broken North Star tattooed on a Sereno?
No,
I haven't seen that. I mean, people are gonna get what they're gonna get, Phoenix.
JoJo's from Phoenix.
JoJo, all right, homie, man. He's just messing around. It's all good. Yeah, you had me weak though, JoJo. Man, you said I was biscuits and he had some cakes. You were renting a Phantom from Fresno? No, sir. It's Tex Marin from Monterey County.
Some people say that he's from out there in Madeira. Some
Man,
people say he's from Monterey.
Yeah, I don't have. We can't answer that honestly,
You know,
man. I've heard too many different things. He moves around.
He caught his case in Santa Barbara though too.
Hey, this New Zealand gentleman right here, man, he's always on here. We appreciate you, TR. Flaco, you have any interaction with Pacific Islanders? I answered this one from the other day. He wants to hear your point.
You know what? With Pacific Islanders, where I grew up, okay, it depends what you consider Pacific Islanders. I grew up with a lot of Filipinos out there in Milpitas. There's 3 cities in the Bay Area that have a lot of Filipinos. Milpitas, Daly City, and Vallejo. You know what I mean? I also had a lot of Samoan partners that were from SOS. They were Crips, a couple Tongans, and there's been some homeboys. There's been some Samoan homeboys I've met throughout the years too. So I've always had a good relationship with Pacific Islanders. We'll have to go.
Jojo, man, me and Jojo just made up, and now he calls me the Keister Bunny. Jojo.
I was trying to ask the dude from New Zealand this question. Answer me question. You interrupted me again. You see this guy?
We got to block Jojo, man. He's with the wrong equipment.
He really is, huh?
Did I?
No, go there.
Why do Cubans and Caribbean Latinos run within? Oh, who do Cubans and Caribbean Latinos run within Cali? Either others or north or south. Pretty much. I mean, that would be about it. Not Palmas. I always represented 33rd. That's what Rasa Fool said.
Okay.
And answer your
so
question.
you were in a dead end street, huh? Yeah, I know. Who used to live right there? Chon from Palmas used to live right there, and a couple other cats. You know, I used to always go to the liquor store on San Antonio King, Imperial Liquors. Best carne asada tacos in town or burritos, man. Hands down, man. I was always at that spot as a kid when we used to cruise back in the 90s. That was our spot where we used to kick it at, San Antonio King. Everybody knows it used to be, you know, off the hook right there, man.
It says, which one of you discharged your number first and what kind of number? Man, my first number was a J11230 number that I got in December of 93.
I discharged my number in 2009. It was a K number.
What are you guys ever, were we ever a Mac rep? No.
And Mac reps were not acceptable.
Flaco hit up Four Corners Monument. Flaco ain't messing around over there in Concord, man.
I got a story about
throw rocks at him. Throw
Four
rocks.
Corners and Monument. I've been out there before. That little market, man. I knocked some dude out right there one night, man. No lie. I headbutted him, and with one hit, he just dropped. And his whole head was stuck in between the car, and his homeboy was trying to get off the car, and he couldn't get off the car, man. It was that little market right there on Monument. When you go deep in, across the street, you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Right there. It was coming out. Didn't see it coming, man.
Look at this. What happened in Richmond, Rojo? Look, if you're that little guy that's always talking that mess, I ain't never had no issues in Richmond. Your homies ain't never beat me up. None of that stuff. I don't know if that's you, but nothing happened in Richmond. All right. What do you guys know from Morgan Hill and Gilroy? Morgan Hill.
Wacko from Morgan Hill.
Yeah,
Brown Bob was from Morgan Hill too.
Yeah, little Ray from Gilas.
I knew Ray Salas.
Yeah.
Who else was from Garlic? Gonell, Larry Lucero. That's another NF member. A whole bunch of people from ESG and OSP.
Orderly speed kills. Those tacos always been fire. He's talking to you about Milpitas, probably.
No, San Antonio King. He knows what I'm talking about.
No, this guy right here, Rastafari, the one who was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about San Antonio King. You know, working man.
Bulldogs in the house. I see you, Sea-Dog. Puerto Ricans running the West Coast, man. Man, I've seen them run with the others. I've seen them run with the brothers. I've seen them run Norteños. There's probably some Sereno Puerto Ricans too.
I mean, Babo was a Puerto Rican. You mean he was the NF general? In fact, they took out the Mexicana out of the NF's original, what it was originally called was NFM. And because Babo was Puerto Rican, they dropped the M, the Mexicana.
Is there a big Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican presence out there? Man, not like on the East Coast and South, like Florida or even like Houston, but they're out here. It's not. Yeah, see, he's from Florida. Now, yeah,
you'll see him in San Francisco though, places like that. San Francisco will have they'll have Dominicans, they'll have people from Panama, all kinds of areas that you would never even think that they had in that city.
Let's see, you guys are hilarious. Both of you have been some stand-up comedians. That's right. Esquivel Rivera, thank you. 114 burpees for Rojo for interrupting Flaco. Man, you see my ligaments and tendons catch on fire. I try to do that many burpees. Let's see.
Now he's pulling a Lentro.
You do got a big head though, Jojo.
Jojo's on you, huh?
Jojo.
Oh, we see the Raider guy, Raider fan. Tell me you a Raider fan.
Oh
man.
yeah, no, they seen it. They seen it on there. I showed it to them. Flaco is from Mil Penis. Damn, that's that little dude from Richmond that thinks I got beat up in North Richmond.
Little monster, bro.
Hey, little monster. I'm not easy to whoop, and I'm harder to punk. Just FYI, you know what I'm saying? In the East Bay, they got a C running the Bay, but AC from the Feds.
He's probably in the basement watching gay porn, man. You know what I mean? Watching little monster. Why don't you go to your pyramid 60? Why don't you go to your family pyramid 69 and go suck your dad off while your mom sucks you off?
Whoa, dude, we're gonna get blocked.
Oh man, I shouldn't be saying that. Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get blocked. Loco Zix, where I see you. No state park monument where 4 states meet together. Damn, homie, you guys are ghetto. Come on, Lee Powers. You know you were talking about the Four Corners in Concord. Pee-wee, I see you. Y'all know anybody from VNG? Oh man, I don't even know what VNG is, to be honest with you. Were there any hitters from Santa Rosa? Yes. Santa Rosa's got a deep history with some savages. Do you cats ever hang with any cats from the west side of Hayward? Man, you know, I've never heard it referred to as like west side or nothing, man. I've only heard of like Hayward and A Street, and I know a lot of cats.
West side Hogs, bro, right? Hogs.
Over the years. East side Fresno Rob, I see you. But yeah, man, I know a lot of people from Hayward, but most of the ones I remember from A Street or DGF.
Hey, can you put this shit over here? Because I'm getting fucking
next a little bit. Claustrophobic? Yeah, bro. Let's see if that'll work. That might do it, no? Sorry about that, YouTube. Flaco got a kink in his neck or something. I just hold the motherfucker. We're having trouble here. There we go.
Oh, there we go. You got a little Kent City over here. You know what I mean?
And this isn't very easy to do. Here, you take a turn with this thing. Do what you want with it. Do you have any NF tats?
What the hell is this dude right here, man? Hold on.
He's on some gay shit. That's that little dude from Richmond somewhere. He's like, he ain't over here. Do you have any NF tats? Yes, I do. Kind of can't see him no more.
300 watching. Hit that like button. That's right, Working X Con. You guys need to check out Working X Con, man. Our boy Biggie. He has some interesting content, man. A whole different perspective, man.
Everything he says is true too. We know him, so we vouch for the young man.
I got this car that just pulled up right next to me. I don't know. It's beat up in bunker, man. I'm just wondering what the hell he's doing, man. Looks like he's trying to hit the pipe or something.
Is that a gunshot he's got in there?
Huh?
Oh no, that looked like a gunshot underneath the door. More stabbings, prison yard or 49er Raider game? 49er Raider game, man. I was at a check this out. I watched the New York Jets come into the Oakland Coliseum one time. There was a guy in the restroom wearing a Jets jersey. Man, he was talking that smack.
Little penis, bro.
Little monster. Hey, little monster. Hey, you want to be our little homie, huh? I don't blame you. Hey, so anyway, they grab this fool and they run him in the urinal trough. They're running him back and forth. Urinal cakes off, hitting him upside the face like this. You don't want to go to a Raider game and talk that smack. You got something about Ukiah. You can't have your thumb touching that part or it won't acknowledge it.
Okay, shit.
You're like pausing it almost.
What's your guys' opinion on Phantom from Fresno responding to Boxer's video by him? Ooh-wee, shots fired. Man, as far as that, I really don't have no opinion because that's the whole thing with stories written by a current prisoner. That's his boy Phantom. And I know personally he just, Phantom felt a certain way about it and he just wanted to use that platform just to say how he felt about it. And basically, me personally, we're not going to engage in any type of attacks with anybody or go after anybody or try to challenge any of these YouTube channels, man. If that's what they want to do, that's on them, man.
Yeah, Boxer's our homie. Don't get it twisted. We both known Boxer a long time. I've known him since I was a teenager. Put it like that, and I'm almost 50. So, yeah, I mean, we don't got nothing against the Bulldog gentleman either, though. That's between them grown men.
Well, there's hella comments we need to catch up to, bro.
Yeah, they tight, boy. I was trying to keep up with Gunners.
Okay, here we go. Too. Carlitos, what's good, fellas? Respect from San Diego. You guys keep doing your thing. Okay, we appreciate that, Carlos.
Right on, gracias, brother.
You know what I mean?
Good looking out.
I'm trying to figure out because this whole thing usually tells you who posted. Okay, another one. Big Lazy.
Big Lazy.
Right gracias. Salvador, man. What up with it, OG? You out there in Orange County, huh? I'm gonna be out there next week. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna be going live out that way. Lori Wilson, we see you, Lori.
Thank you. Working ex-cons video and books is legit, among others.
Yeah, working ex-con, man. If you guys want some interesting like dialogue and different like almost philosophical, you know what I'm saying? That's the boy Biggie, man. He has a very, very analytical mindset, and he can sit there and dissect different topics and break things down like and give you a whole new perspective. We're supposed to actually meet up with him hopefully in the next 2-3 weeks. I was talking to him, and we're gonna have like a little podcast discussion with him. We got a couple people we're gonna be bringing on: Sundown, Biggie, and then Gunner, man. We're supposed to be working with Gunner, man.
And we're gonna try hard to get Big Hobo for you guys too. Never know.
I'm looking all paranoid.
That's because we got people next to us smoking crank.
This dude's smoking crank next to me.
It's like, dude,
do you guys ever have any interactions from Fame, and what is your take on how that went down? Okay, with Fame, I knew Shamrock, good dude. I knew Giggles, you know, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So I used to do a lot of different interactions with a lot of Fame cats, man. And this was more after I already defected, man. So I was out there in Antioch, Pittsburgh. I was running amok out there, man. So I knew a lot of them Fame cats.
I ain't never had no problems with them either. They always been all right with me.
Any NF members from Metal Fair? Well, you have Huicho from Sajo. You have a Mark Rodriguez Caja from Sajo, and then you have Ramiro Ray Garcia Goose from Sajo. All those cats were from Metal Fair, all NF members.
Australia in the house. I see you.
Jojo from AZ.
Oh, Jojo.
I'm gonna run into you, Jojo, when I go out to AZ, bro.
What do you call it, Jojo?
I want to hear your jokes, bro. Jojo salutes. Fucking.
If the feds take over the state, what do you think it'll be a war with the Southerners again?
No,
I don't think so either. I don't think that they're gonna mess up.
I don't think they have the agenda. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go into that whole thing, man. We're gonna be going into the whole situation, and we're gonna really break down the reality and the truth of what's going on with the federal and state faction going on. But I am gonna say this: it's not so much a federal state issue, because I think the majority of the seats in the state are in line with the feds. I think it's a DC, Conejo, and Chuco faction against the federal faction is what it is. But we're going to touch on that. Flaco, homeboys you met out in Pleasanton, Livermore, San Ramon area. I used to kick it a lot with Gonzo from Livermore, who was another NF member. You know what I mean? We were actually, we'd been cellies as well and all that. And I even ran into him afterwards after I defected. I was living in Pleasanton for a minute, man, out there, man, running amok. Livermore, Pleasanton, Tracy, Hayward. You know what I mean? I was running around all those areas, man. You know, I kept the thing on me, of course, you know what I mean? And was with the biz, man. But, you know, I don't know. I was out there in Oakland, too. You know what I mean? I was running amok out there for years. And I guess my appearance and not being from that area, a lot of people didn't know who I was. Or if they did, it's a whole different ballgame. I ran the active cats the whole time when I was out there. And I told them exactly who I was. And majority of them just gave me my respect because I kept it real with them. And this is who I am. If you got a problem, don't go making your phone calls. Either deal with it or you know what I mean? If you have a problem, get on. East Bay, NorCal. Now, we've been only on for like 40 minutes, man. We still got a little time.
We are going to start a podcast. I've seen that one. We will. It won't be long. Homie's going to LA County Jail. Man, no stories, but
I got the head on swivel. I'm over here like this, huh?
Yes, we would definitely interview Flaco from Santa Rosa, man. That's a real good friend of mine. He was my celly for a long time, over a year for sure. This podcast, man, the story's crazy.
We actually were not that. What was it, about 3 months ago? We met up with Hobo.
That was last November.
We went up there and seen the old man. I've known Bo for maybe over, I think maybe 25 years. You know what I mean? That's a good OG right there, man. And he's doing the most of the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna try to talk him into getting on with us. We'll see what happens.
I don't have really any stories about any homeboys going to LA.
I feel bad for him.
909 Wood. Answer, Roberto. Jojo from AZ. You all on this, man. You are.
He's all hopped up on meth and Viagra.
Jojo is in love with Flaco.
Who's Jojo?
Jojo, the one that's been commenting about.
Oh, okay. Jojo, man, don't be crushing on my homeboy like that.
Okay,
man.
this one. Why isn't the money being used to help the raza? Why is the top member spending money on stocks?
Good question. Well, that's above our pay grade, man, but it's not up to us to determine. If we were determining, it'd probably be a little different, but
And the bad thing about it, right, is if they use any money to like help bail you out or anything, they're gonna expect if they've done it.
they'll pay you back. You gotta pay them back.
You gotta pay them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even though their BS got you in trouble.
No, I don't know Frank Gucci, but I seen that video he did about West Side Mob and about how the NF greenlighted them over. That was Sammy Ramirez Wino, who I guess greenlighted them.
How deep is NF and CDCR? Your opinion?
All right, Jojo, when I'm out in Arizona, man, we'll meet up, bro. You know what I mean? I don't drink, bro, but you mean you can have your shot, man, and I'll drink my coffee, bro. We'll meet up, bro.
113%. Jojo, man, we don't hate on nobody, bro. I need to go to prison to advance in my speech. Feel like I'm below basic in it. Nah, you be all right,
You'll be all right, man.
Angel Martinez from Crusaders, Daco, Outlaws Empire, real enough member.
They're talking about that one dude. It wasn't Angel Martinez. Oh, from Kurt Sutter's. There was the other dude that was on there, Angel. He says he was an F.
I don't even remember. I'd have to watch it again, man. I'll check that out after this live, man, and I'll see if I remember who it is. I haven't seen that in a long time. Garden Land, we see you. Rude Duke or Rude Duck, something like that.
Is Tex ever gonna get a chance to be a general again? No, because he had a role in the deaths of some righteous NF members that shouldn't have been killed. He played a part in it that was not sanctioned.
Are blacks allowed to be NF? I believe that hasn't changed it. Man, it's open to any race, man, but it is going to be primarily Latino. But they will accept other extractions. Fish Slayer, man, you too generous, bro.
Right on,
gotta step
again,
out, big dogs. Hey, thank you, Fish Slayer, man. Hey, send us an email, bro. convictsperspective@gmail.com, man. We may take you up on that fishing trip, bro.
Little Corner's a Christian now.
No,
Corner.
electrician. Oh, and a Christian. Oh, well, you know.
Does anybody know about the situation when he got arrested out there in Tulare County about the charge or something like that? Was there like a questionable charge he had on his? Yeah, my head was down.
San Gabriel Valley, we see you.
San Gabriel Valley.
Gunner's Collective's missing in the live. Yeah, Gunner's gone somewhere.
What's up, LA Times?
Does the BGF still exist? Yeah, they're still around. They're just pretty small right now. LA Times in the house, we see you, bro. Flaco, Rojo, do you guys, other brothers from Watson other than Big Mac?
Oh, you had Doughboy from Watsonville. You had Payaso from Watsonville. You had Bandit from Watsonville. Lucifer from Watsonville. Baby Joker. Those are all NF members. Watsonville has had their fair share of NF members.
Yeah, no doubt. Rich history.
I just like to clown. It's the HD, but Seto, thank God I beat a life. Okay, Jojo, we appreciate that you beat your life sentence, man.
Good
That's
stuff,
good,
man. Good stuff. Tulare County, we see you. Pancho Zapata. All the time. Oxnard, we see you, bro.
Milwaukee in the house.
Milwaukee, I see you too.
Any Jewish Norteños? I'm Mexican Sephardi Jew myself. I think Wino from Oakland was Jewish. Zarowski? That was his last name. I think he was.
That could be Polish too, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, the skis. They're...
How big are the two fibers compared to the MA now?
Two fibers are probably a lot more than the MA, just the MA itself, but like it's
probably more Sureños though.
There's there's way more Sureños, but there's more than the MA. The MA keeps their numbers, at a reasonable amount too, just for control purposes, I'd imagine. Anything about bloodline, like the Bloods in the pen, man, I met one of them. His name was Bad News. I don't really know a lot about him, but I could find out. Big Joe from East Oakland, we see you. MA really runs the show. If you think about it, NF don't really got.
NF got some roots to the cartels, man. Don't get that twisted, man. The cartels are all about grain. They don't care if you're MA or anything. Junior Tamao, no. Who from SOS? I knew Timoteo, and I knew Shorty Lepew. Last name Lepew. And I also had another partner, man, from my channel that was.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Enzo.
Yo, Rojo, tell these JCat dudes in the comments that you never locked it up before.
no, Rojo ain't never locked it up.
I never went SNY either.
Rojo's one of them dudes you gotta make me, because I'm just not that bright. So you gotta make me do stuff. Just saying. Like you said a couple times that a Chongo with TVHS was a new phone.
Jose Zavala, you knew that, right?
Yeah. What about it? Oh, I thought it said Rojo. Never mind. My bad.
No, you knew about that, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to be involved in the Brown Bob situation too?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's some shit going on.
Rojo,
There.
are you talking about the time? I don't know nothing about that little Coner dude, bro. You too, Jojo.
All right, JoJo, have a good night.
You're funny, bro. You should get you a comedy show. You and Gunner, man. You and Gunner should talk some smack back and forth.
Yeah.
You guys been down total. I've done it about 14 years.
I've done too much to even think about it, man.
Just got sentenced to 2 years. Just got sentenced to 2 years and send Quentin any advice. Man, if you're a northerner, stay a northerner. Don't join no gang. You know what I mean? Conduct yourself like a man. Be ready, and don't go against the grain, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do drugs. Don't gamble. That's about it, bro. You'll be all right, man. What happens to PBC Norte rap group?
What was that? They were proud by choice. They were in Limas.
I never listened to that stuff.
He never did, man. This guy's a heavy metal guy.
No, I get every dollar. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. No, I listen. I never listen to that stuff. Really.
All these super chats help out, guys. You don't realize it, man. It's a long distance, and we're doing a lot of work, man. And so when you guys super chat, and you know, I mean, we much appreciate it, man.
Yeah, all them times, all the videos that we're on together. That's either him coming to me 175 miles or me going to him. So,
thank Frank Lopez
hey,
here.
Gracias, brother. Hey, Rojo, do you got any advice on getting into a union, finding a trade, or maybe shed some light on how you got started? Man, I actually had a homeboy. Learn how to hoop out of the title. I actually got a homeboy that was a foreman in the union, and man, I was doing some architectural metal, and he told me to come work with him because he could get me through the ranks faster than I could on my own in the other union. So I went with him, and I came into that union as a journeyman because we had a hookup inside of the union, so I didn't have to go to apprenticeship school. And man, I started off at 28 bucks an hour journeyman pay. That union's at about 60 right now.
Real dude 916. We send ours, brother. You've always been real respectful in the comments and real supportive, man. We appreciate all you guys out there, man.
Yes, sir. Do you know Little Man? I know a couple Little Mans. I know one from Salinas, and I know one from Capital, Sacramento.
I know hella Little Man. That's a hard question.
Little Man from Salinas, if that's who you're talking about, he was in me in Pelican Bay in '96. He was an
Manuel
NF member.
Manuel Martinez?
Yes. Whatever happened to him? Do you know?
He went in my.
As soon as he paroled, huh? Yeah, he I think he had a military background.
Believe it or not, my first wife was actually dating his brother, Short Daniel.
Yeah, so I think he paroled, and he just said,
Tito Rodriguez, appreciate that.
Gracias, brother.
It all helps out. It all adds up, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it. Y'all active? Nah, we ain't active. Man,
are you active?
Nah, but I've never been PCRS.
You know what I'm gonna
believe
do?
it or not. I've never been PCRS.
And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you guys. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna reactivate.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think he's doing this? He's trying to buy his way back.
I'll use my YouTube money and be like, "Hey, Tibbs, man,
try to do a super chat. Bring Rojo back."
Hey, I'm sorry, I was bad. Do you ever fight at Merrill? No, never had any hands with no Woods all day. We see you. Shout out to the white boys. Respect to both of you. Hey, gracias,
Santana.
man. We see you. Yuba City. I used to live in NENF. There is one right now. I can't think of his name, and there used to be Big H from Yuba City. I lived up there for a few years. There's some youngster out there that he's either NF or he pretends like he is. Stockton, yes, sir. What kind of Yeska you grow?
I don't know if we can talk about that on here.
Email me, Convicts Perspective.
I've never fought an MA member. You know what I mean?
Shit, we've always got along with the MA just like they're our own, really. You know, from being in them shoes.
Do I think the treaty will hit the streets, or why it hasn't? I don't think they want it to hit the streets. As long as you keep them with a common. We see you, dog. As long as you keep a common opposition, an enemy, you're always gonna have a recruiting pool. You have to have some type of enemy out there in the streets, especially if you want to have a regiment. So then you have all these northerners going under one set direction.
That'll probably be Salinas, Lamoda 14. Rasafu, hey, gracias, brother.
We appreciate that. It all helps out, brother.
He's always solid. Little cover. Fontana Inland Empire, we see you. How about the Gangland show they did on North Side?
It was pretty good.
Which one was that?
That's the one with Asha Lee.
Oh man, yeah.
He don't like
Rojo,
Asha.
I listen to Hank Williams Jr.
He listens to
I listen to like
he listens to Charlie's Daniel, bro.
I listen to like that 90s rap.
Hey, the first time I met him, man, he was fucking humming Charles Daniels. The Devil Went Down to Georgia, man. That was his jam.
Man, I couldn't even tell you what that is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like old school, like DMX, Ghetto Boys, Scarface. You know what I mean? 90s, early 2000s. For those who've been a parent in Northern, you fight over Northerners more than the opposition. Man, every place is a different experience, bro.
I think the majority of the issues that happen in prison are always internal politics.
I would agree.
Within every group.
Yeah. I would say we fight with the white boys more than anything else, though, in my experience. Anyone from NA and Antioch, man, I'm a Pittsburgh, Concord, Antioch kind of guy, so I know a lot of people from out there. No, I don't listen to Hank Williams Sr.
He does, man. I'm telling you guys.
How
does the NFL feel about Latino Hells Angels?
I don't think they have an opinion.
I don't think they have an opinion. I think there's always been a business relationship. You mean?
Man, NF used to do big things with the HAs back in the days. I can testify that. How'd you guys meet?
Long story, brother. It was years ago, bro. Like we can't even discuss it, man. But
you ever liked Davina, guys? Davina's a little cutie pie, man. She does her thing, man. She gets her money. The King, gracias,
right on,
bro.
the King. Appreciate that.
You. Well, you both represented the lifers. Oh man, that one went too fast.
Let me see what that was. You're both representing the life. This is from Cat Scamp. It's named Scamper. This shows us that there is change and that there is a way to be positive and successful without the ignorant pride of anger issues.
Nice statement, bro. 100%.
I still had anger issues. You know, today at the gym, I kind of got out of pocket, man. And
Ra's a fool, man. I was saying some good stuff about you. And you do me like that, man. I don't even know who Leonard Skinner is.
Who said anything about Leonard Skinner,
He said
bro?
Sweet Home Alabama, so I let him have the name right there. In Texas, harder to do prison time than Cali. Texas is rough, man. They don't got no ACs. They make you get out there in the sun and work. They run around you on horses and stuff and with shotguns. How long do you think it will take either the state or feds to assert dominance? I got a thing coming soon. Pallone X8.
I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna answer your question, man, since you asked that.
And gracias.
I say within the next year to 18 months,
I'd agree, 100.
the feds are going to take charge, 100%.
I wasn't gonna pick sides, but I'm riding with Flaco. I got my
you know what I mean? And it's the only thing that I can sit there and say that may happen is they may end up separating these two, because we're going to go into details about it, but I think a year to 18 months.
No, I've never been to CYA, but I have been to the Texas Youth Commission. Same thing, but in Texas. We see you, Tito Rodriguez. Gracias,
Upstate Sureño active. Okay, hey, much respect for the active Upstate Sureños. You guys already heard the interview that I did with Weddle from VSM, right? Upstate Sureño, real good dude. Me and him talk all the time, man. And I got him also on PNG News Media. Check that one out. He did an interview with him. I also got some things going on with stories written by a current prisoner coming up. I'm going to be doing, man. Actually next week. So stay tuned on that. I'm not going to talk about it on here right now because this is a convict's perspective, but we got some things going on with them.
Hey, Tito, man, I come to the Bay about 3 times a year too. So if you see me, you guys don't let your little upstate homies beat me up, man. I don't care about that stuff no more. I'm just messing with you, bro. Appreciate you. Let Flaco talk. All right.
Sanho 408. Rogue gets excited, huh?
I'm on time out again.
The man who I start telling a good story, then you have to jump in over me, bro. Did you have to earn the Weatherford tap back then? No, nah. But there was a new policy that came out that we were not supposed to get any type of Flaco listens more has any tattoos, right? I got a Weatherford on top of my head right here, if you can see.
I got one right here.
You know what I mean? So we all have our Weatherford birds. Got my star right here. I got another star over here. You guys bump Woody?
Yeah, Woody had it, bro.
Business,
he had it. He could rap. There's no doubt about it, man. He set the path for the Norteños to rap for sure.
So East Bay, NorCal. So once the feds take over, it's not a feds versus state issue. This is where people have it misinterpreted. It's the feds versus the Chuco, Conejo, and DC faction, who are at 2 facilities. They're at Salinas Valley and Solano. All those other C's in other facilities, a lot of them are loyal to the feds. So people got it twisted. It's not the feds and state. It's a set of, let's just call it what it is, renegade C's. who created their own, who created basically their own little mesa without going through the duly electoral process.
Exactly.
You know, that Frank Lopez Sr., Albert Sandars. Okay, M the Great keeps on.
Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow, man. That's how Rojo talks, huh? We
Could
should
be
have
worse. He could have said like Culture Club, like Boy George or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how little JoJo would have done me.
Okay, you know anything about Osa Winston downfall from the old? Didn't he tell on you? Didn't Gerald Winston tell on you, bro?
Oh no, so yeah, he had a downfall, all right. I think Flaco knows what he's talking about. Did I know Blackbird is gone? No, I know who he was, man. I didn't know him personally.
Rojo, I just bought the history of NF by Gabe Morales. Question, Rojo, do you still have the North Day tattoo on your chest, or have you covered it up? Look at his face.
Yeah, I got it from shoulder to shoulder, man. You guys seen me by the police car, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did that time.
Frank
Sinatra. I can work with some Frank, man. Frank's a G, bro. Woody Woodpecker.
Flaco must have farted. Huh.
No, I was on timeout. That's why I had my face over, because I talk too damn much. Gunner told me I'm too shy on the mic, so I'm trying to take his advice. Rojo listens to what? Creedence Clearwater Revival, Born on the Bayou. That one? No, I never heard of that one.
Flaco, was that a teardrop? Yeah, that's a teardrop. Okay, this is a good one, Rojo. Should the NF relax their policies to keep the drop rate low? What do you think?
I mean, I'm just joking around, but man, you gotta maintain order, but they do get excessive, in my opinion. This is my opinion. My opinion don't matter, but if they could relax on a couple things, it probably would help. Yeah, anybody could shave their head. You can do whatever you want with your hair.
Flaco, is that your mugshot next to Rojo in the history of the NF book? If so, congratulations on getting off the Sconti. That's a big accomplishment. No, I was that skinny if you've seen that picture. That is me, bro. I think I was maybe 20, 21 years old at the time. If you look, I had a little Mongolian in the back. That was actually my prison mugshot.
You know what's the trip is that picture he's got of me in that book? I don't even know where that was. I don't know what police those were. I don't know what I did, bro. JD, can't hang, don't join. Yeah, that's about it. Micromanagement don't work on a large scale. True that. Why do the season the state follow the fake Mesa taking over if there are only two facilities? Man, nobody wants to rock the boat, man, because in the event that somebody's above you and you know they turn out to be correct, that'll get you blasted, man. So you kind of got to follow the chain of command no matter what it is. I just seen it go to, who was the youngest NF member? The one that I can confirm the most would be Corny. At the time, I was number 2, though.
Then I think.
What's the brand all about? Man, the brand's just like any other group, man. They're about their money, man. And they're with the business.
Yeah, their whole racial overtones about the purity of their race is kind of like.
Yeah, that's secondary. Their number one priority is going to be their paper. That's any. Will there ever be an NF movie? Can't call it, bro. Man, you get the right producer or writer in with the right people. I don't see why not. I mean, it's a great history. You know, there could be a great story. Is there any tension between homies that rock the Africano style versus the more traditional homies? No, there's not allowed to be any kind of internal confrontation.
But let's keep it real here. We're gonna keep it real here. Personally, there's gonna be some secret animosity that's not displayed on the table, but it may affect. Okay, if we want to put this person in position as opposed to another position, there's gonna be a little bit of unseen favoritism that's gonna occur just based upon what style you rock. If you're with some old traditional C, and he sees that you're banging all this and you're talking all hyphy and you know what I mean, like you're like, hey, what it do and all that stuff,
they ain't gonna like.
They're not gonna like that. You know what I mean? Even if you're sharp and you do everything by the book, they're gonna try to find someone who's more in sequence to what they expect you to be.
And if you come with that nowadays era hyphy style, your membership won't get approved.
If people think that there ain't no favoritism going on between groups in there, that's BS. It's gonna happen. You know, if for instance, if you're in San Quentin, right, and you're going to the hole over and over again like Rojo used to, right? I was there too. You get a relationship. I used to trip because I'd be there like every year. I'd be there. It'd be the same people I was just with. You know what I'm talking about? The same people there. So you have a working relationship. It's like, oh, he's here again. Oh, what's up? That's my boy. Of course, if you're in an authority position, you're gonna pull them to be put in a position over someone that you don't know because you have that relationship. with him.
Hey, I think JoJo is now Jordan 23 Arizona look. I knew this Vato who used to do burpees on his lips. I think JoJo switched accounts on his Arizona. Some weird stuff.
Where you at in Arizona, bro?
Not a Mongolian, it's a man bun, and it wasn't a very good idea to have that in the pen. Yeah, well, you know, Cloud Serpent is called, man. JD, bond number 16, better you than me, JD. Damn, I got hella homies in the feds, yes. Who is Mad Dog? Where is Mad Dog? Where's Mad Dog at these days?
He's in the feds.
Yeah. Do people take psychedelics? Hey, you know what? You want to hear a funny one? One Flint Cloud. I'm not going to say which OG it was, man, but when I got out of the Bay one time, he had asked me to send him some of that blotter kind of stuff. And what I did is I threw some drips on some paper and shot it in there. And you had some real old school veteranos out in there frying. Yes, sir. Black Tar Heroin runs the show. Yes, it does. You guys are too big for that car. Man, this is a big body, too. That's crazy. What happened with Gerald Onstow Winston? He told on a bunch of people. Long Island, New York in the house. We see you, Long Island. Rojo, Cindy Lauper. That's old school, bro. There is animosity, bro, regarding those styles. There is, no doubt. There's not supposed to be, man. People are supposed to be their own individual. And, man, I don't care what you do personally, bro. I got love for everybody, man, as long as you conduct yourself appropriately. Washington State Norteños are more original. I feel NorCal homies are more like hyphy style. Yeah, I haven't had any experience with Washington State per se, but yeah, the Bay Area, I mean, not Norteños, but the Bay Area definitely. The NF $1 million organization, man, that comes and goes at some points in time. Probably yes, probably no, a lot of times. The Northerners and the Feds go at it with the DC Blacks, not to my knowledge. I haven't heard of any confrontations between them two. Hey, you're welcome, La Mota 14. How old was Corny when he joined, man? I heard Corny was 17, bro.
Yeah, something like that, bro.
Yeah, he was one of them YA couldn't get along with others kind of dudes, and he's a butcher, bro. Don't mention Corny. Woody had it, bro. You know the rapper Casper Loke? I don't know him, but I know who he is. Can't hang, don't bang. That's right. Devato is like a CSI agent, JoJo the homie. I don't know about you Arizona guys tonight, man. Y'all must got some weird yeska down there. You guys are smoking that brick stuff from Mexico. Do you think the NS is run more like a corporation or a military branch these days? Probably a corporation. Man, that one's hard to say, man. I can't call it. Sonoma County Regiment back in your days, very professional, man. I used to get a lot of money out of my guys in Sonoma. Woods trip on you guys for running with the Northern car. They did a little bit in the county, but after that, no. Eddie, you're right. Eddie D. Mad Dog isn't. Yes, the future looked like for those 3 C's. Man, they're going to be doing an Epi. Cortino was lying his ass. Yes, Epi wasn't all he was presenting himself to be on that documentary. Flaco is a giant. There's no doubt about it. Lay off the tamales, he says. Ever did time with any Armenians? Not so many. G-Town, Glendale, Arizona. I see you, brother. Can you explain how Pin Pal works? Pin Pal. Oh, that's just where people write to. I mean, I'm not even sure. Listen to elevator music on the daily, man. I gotta stay calm. Hey, Charlie O from Hayward's my homeboy, man. He's a good dude. Flaco empty in the trunk. Yeah, you guys don't want him to do that. How did you ascend to being a C so young? Man, it was a lot of circumstantial luck if you look at it from a beneficial standpoint. And I did what I needed to do. And plus, I ended up in the pod with the right people who could make it happen. We see you, Broderick. Broderick in the house. Days Bags, one love, man. Hey, much appreciated, brother. Can Serenos only live in low-income housing with cameras everywhere? Can't you? Come on, JD. They smoking that bad, man. That's right. Broderick's all bad. Hey, not everybody from Broderick's all bad, man. Come on now. Smoking gelato. Hey, man, that's a good smoke. I grew a bunch of that. Oh, I ain't supposed to. And Casper from Santa Rosa, Arthur Gamble.
Casper from Santa Rosa.
I don't know that individual either. We all go deep sea fishing out here in Hawaii. Oh, that's Sergio, man. He says he's got a spot. Used to brag about being Sereno free. Yeah, Dakota, man. Dakota's a.
See, hit us up on our Instagram though. We have a convict's perspective on Instagram. Man, you can find us, man.
Channel.
And both of us are on their messages. So sometimes you may be messaging him.
Man, we got 346 people on there. Get ready for work. All right, working next con, bro. Have a good night. Dakota, one MA member. I wouldn't be surprised. Mexican nationals that joined the NF. Oh yeah, there's been a few. Why don't NF members make a legal business? They should. Jojo is the founder of the GBG. And he says, and you're the mascot.
You know, we're trying to do some research on the GBG just to do it for a filler video throughout the week, man.
SO Norte XIV30 Stockton is hella weak, and there's still Serenios out there, and they jump some of my homeboy. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. I don't know about that. Sereno becoming a northern half in the 7th. Man, if people go from one hood to another as youngsters, man, it might happen. You know, they might be a little bit of hood hopping. You know, as they get older, that's not really gonna happen though. How much money do you make off YouTube videos? Man, it all depends on the views. Man, it depends on people. Man, anywhere from not much to a lot. I mean,
we're not making much.
The analytics on it are real complicated. Man, New Zealand, bro, you crazy, brother. My missus gonna kill me, but whatever, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, one more. Bro, can you drop a little story about Woody? I met Woody one time. I was with my homeboy Mousy, and he had been having some issues with some cats in a regiment out in Richmond, which really it was an unauthorized regiment because I had control of Contra Costa. So I go out there with Mouse, and he's like, man, these dudes are trying to tell me I got to give them X amount of dollars a week. And even them dudes weren't even contributing back to where they were supposed to. So I took care of that. That's my Woody story.
You see how I didn't interrupt him? You see that, guys? I didn't interrupt him. He got to say everything he wanted to say.
All right, I'll set up there.
I have nothing to say right now.
Why?
I can't see.
You see, you guys got me and Flaco bickering, man. I mess with y'all. I hear a homie from AZ. I think of the fool J-Rock. San Jose 408. What's up, boy? Active Sereno Hood in Stockton. Man, I don't know nothing about that. Anyone still banging these times is pretty much brain dead. Mousy from Daly City. That's the homie for sure. Can Sereno still join NF? Yes. Yeah, I mean, if they're already in that Sereno lifestyle, they won't be. But I mean, NF doesn't have geographical boundaries in their recruitment.
Who does the MA?
No, nobody does. That's new school stuff. Mousy from Mission.
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper is. The other one we're talking about from Daly City.
I talked about it in the video about when he got hit and removed.
P16 Paisa car, right? Vera Montes or Tex families out in Santa Rosa? No, I have not.
Let's go. Yeah, 347 now, 119 likes.
One Flint Cloud. Come on now, bro. We can't answer that one. Which comment section? We ain't turning against each other, man. We're just having fun. What's the best cruise spot in NorCal? Man, when I lived out there, man, back in my day, it was King and Story in San Jose.
All day. I grew up on King and Story, man.
Mousy just got picked up by the feds. Which Mousy are you talking about?
Mission.
Oh, okay. Hands in the pen. They get along with the Pisces 90% of the time. I heard Mousy from Frisco redeemed himself, but man, times change every day. They could be different now. I don't know.
You should have never got deemed the first time.
Yes, me and Flaco live in 2 different states, but they're very close. Looks like you've been hitting them squats, Flaco. That's Arizona.
He's switching his names, huh? Where in Arizona do you stay, man?
Come on, bro. I'm a Southern, and I'm just saying, I give my respect to Northerners Run Attack Pro. Hey, right on, Gabriel, man. Appreciate you,
give
bro.
our respect to the Sureños, too,
yeah,
man.
no doubt, man. No doubt. Sureños, Latin Kings, man. Any one of these organizations, man.
There's just as many righteous dudes that are with the business that are beasts as there are cowards and weak links.
No
Never
doubt.
group. That's just how it is, man. You know? There's a lot of dudes that, like, when you're locked up with it, you meet from other groups and you're like, man, this dude's actually a good dude. This is someone maybe I would socialize with on the streets. And then you maybe with someone who's from your same faction, and you just don't even like the guy. You know what I'm saying? You do everything to avoid him.
Eli Pratt, what is the crazy thing you've ever witnessed? Man, it would have to be the times where I've seen men doing stuff together that men shouldn't be doing together. I've seen people get blasted and you could see their teeth through their face, and I've seen people get shot like multiple times. But what messes me up the most is those experiences. Man, you don't forget that. How many people y'all KO out at one time? Man, we'll give it a run, bro. You know what I'm saying? We will give it a run. Y'all ever see a chomo get got? Yes, a few times. I've got a few myself. Are you deemed by the NF? Man, probably not.
I mean, the fees are going lower to clear yourself, right? Went from $10,000 to fucking 500, right?
Can we get a video of people get deemed and got their get backs?
Yeah,
Even a coward can't pull a trigger. That is no joke. Child molester. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but anybody can pull a trigger, man. It doesn't take. What's old school HWA?
HWA.
Oh, no. Hispanics with attitude. How do phones get into prison? Usually from the guards, brother. Why can't we all just get along, man? We're down to get along with everybody. If y'all can't, if y'all not active, why y'all talking about politics? First Amendment. Saying what's up from El Paso EPT in the house. NF has a lot of allies. Do y'all listen to American Cholo and Tony Vision Wizards? American Cholo, yes. I don't know what that other one is. Right, hey, Big Louis Romero, I see you, man. I see you, Big Louis. I ain't seen you in a while, bro. You all right?
Working probably.
Colorado homeboys with the yeah, man. There's a lot of homies out in Colorado. Was everyone a high-ranking general in the NF? You guys are the only ones to tell the truth. No, man. There's man. In my time, there's only been like 4. You know what I mean? And a couple like momentary, temporary positions. Was one of those dudes DB, man, DB. I can push that old man down. Why is Gangster Flea so good? Why is Gangster Flea so good?
I don't know.
Can I still do burpees? Yeah, I'd rather not. You guys ever gonna do a video on Santa Rosa? Yeah, man, you never know.
You never know. We got a whole lot of content.
You like that First Amendment, Flaco? Have you ever deemed someone no good and regretted it?
Nope.
Celebrity Deathmatch, Dancing Bear versus Rojo. That dude's way too old and out of shape for me, man. You guys don't want to do that dude like that.
How about a mud wrestling match with Lencho and Dancing Bear? I paid to see that shit.
The baby got back contest. Shake your thing. Shake your thing.
That'd be something else, bro. That'd be something else, man.
You ever met anyone from the Sinaloa cartel? I met this guy singing in prison church one time, but he told me his name brothers Tigro Palma. No. Rojo has a big crisscross fan. Mac Dad'll make you jump, huh? One boys tripping upstate Serranos in the joint. Serranos are looked at as Serranos from our people. I mean, on the streets, there's going to be more animosity, but Rojo, you look Scottish, Irish, or Dutch. Man, I'm not none of those, brother. All right, man. All right, Visa, I see you. Hey, we're about to shut him down for this evening. Why Lencho get deemed? What did he get? Last question right here.
I think he laid it down on his own, but I think he was already in hot water on freeze anyways.
Yeah, Lencho lasted a way lot longer than he should. I swear I was just stillborn with you and chilling cool, kicking s'mores. Uh-oh, Gunner's calling. Get off the phone. Oh, I can't answer, man. So, all right, you two, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. All right, man. We're gonna be bringing you a lot of new material this week, so stay tuned, man. Usually we're gonna drop between 11 and 12 in the morning and afternoon. So y'all have a good one. We appreciate all your donations and all that stuff.
We appreciate the super chats, guys.
Buenos noches.
Buenos noches, Flaco, I'm out.
Later.
Here, close it, bro.
Done deal.